Hello everyone, this is Adam from Newfeed.com. The final episode of Minecraft Story Mode is almost here. After a myriad of adventures ranging from stopping a giant nether storm to exploring new worlds, Jesse has accomplished a lot. Not bad for a fan from a building convention. But now what happens next? Well, that's why I'm here. I'm going to predict what the next episode is going to be about. So, let's get to it. Destruction of the portal hallway. Now the final episode is called The Journey's End, and it has Jesse and his friends run into a portal according to the thumbnail. We can assume that this is his homeworld, but what we saw in the last episode, traveling through the dimensions, is dangerous, not only for the person heading into the world, but the people who can come out. Palmer was an example. This very dangerous threat wanted to travel to other dimensions and make everything useful. Can't have something like that running amok. And, well, we also saw in the same episode that people can transport into these dimensions through the portal hallway when we saw that one guy just come out and then Jesse and his friends look very angry at him till he just turned around and went back. So, we also saw in this episode that interdimensional portals can be created in the way of Harper. This, coupled with Jesse and his friends running through a portal, leads me to hypothesize that the portal hallway will be destroyed at the end of the episode, either through Jesse or through Harper or even the old builders. The title does suggest this theory, with A Journey's End ending with a question mark. This sounds very conclusive, as if their journeys into the unknown have finished. As we saw in episode 5, Jesse and the New Order of the Stone have grown tired of their world since they've accomplished almost everything that they can possibly do, and they were just looking for new adventures and new places to explore. While Petra displays a growing anxiety of hopping from one portal to another, without these dimensional devices in their lives, the adventures would clearly stop.
I helped build the dang thing.
But that would make you an old builder.
Forgot you people called us that. Never was my favorite thing.
My next hypothesis is that the final episode will deal with the origins of the old builders. The old builders have proven to have a very destructive attitude to everything they encounter. In our first encounter with an old builder, Cassie Rose, she manipulated the people in episode 6's world to find the flint and steel, and proceeded to kill them in a haunted mansion. In episode 7, we found another old builder, Harper, who constructed a computer which misunderstood its program and started enslaving everything around them. Its intent to travel through the other worlds does lead me to believe that the portal hallway will also be destroyed, but it also leads me to believe that these old builders are everywhere. And as we saw in the final episode, they have some sort of complicated society. Obviously, Casey Rose wanted to go home, that was her prime objective, but with Harper, she already knew how to get home. She could just build another portal and go home, which means that one old builder doesn't have the same knowledge as another old builder, which leads me to believe that they have a complicated society. Maybe they didn't trust Casey Rose and they dumped her in that world and left her to rot. And with Harper, she said in the end of the episode that they have to ask this question to someone specific. Whether there's an old builder in the portal hallway or whether it's another supercomputer is yet to be seen, but it's clear that these people have some sort of structure to their whole organization, like the Order of the Stone. So, I really hope it's not another computer and it's someone cool. Also, on a side note, if Casey Rose is an old builder, well, Harper already confirmed that she's an old builder, but if Casey Rose is also an old builder, we've met 2 females who are old builders, which means, are they all female, or is there a male lead-in? I don't know. This is just, it's a little strange that we see that once they're both females in the last 2 old builders we've encountered, unlike the Order of the Stone where we saw, we met a male and a female. So it seems a little strange. At least that's what I think. The origin of the old builders will be answered in the next episode. Or they could leave it for season 2, which I really hope they don't, because I want to know.
Cassie, what's-her-name, was talking about being trapped here from another world. What if she was one of the old builders?
portal keys, other worlds.
And of course, my last hypothesis deals with the second one. It kind of connects the return of Casey Rose. Last time we left Casey, she was basically stranded on a one-block pedestal, just waiting to either starve to death or just, I don't know, something could happen to her. Maybe we need Casey Rose in order to escape to our home world. Maybe the old builder who's in charge of the portal hallway suddenly goes berserk and attacks Jesse and they get dumped back into that world. If she does turn out to be an old builder, we could possibly see her again. And obviously the choice from the last episode when we dealt with her was a little paramount in dealing with a relationship with her. We either gave her her cat or we didn't, and that could come back to haunt us. Or heck, maybe Casey Rose found a way to get out of that situation and just hopped right back up to the ledge with the portal. We already turned it on, so all she has to do is walk through. And I doubt she'll be very pleasant to see Jesse and his friends, and heck, maybe even Harper. So those are my theories about the next episode for Minecraft Story Mode. If you have your own theories, please leave them in the comments below. I would love to hear your views on the episode. Also, tell me your opinion. Did you like the latest episode? Did you hate it? You could check out the review on noobfeed.com. I very much enjoyed it. And I think this fantastic Telltale series has just gone through the roof since episode 1. It started from a mediocre narrative that was tailored for children to a very complicated and stern story. I loved it. It deals with mature themes, it deals with childlike themes. It's fantastic, so I highly recommend it, even though the last episode isn't up. So like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more videos from me, Adam. Also check out the walkthroughs for each episode in the description below.